Not me posing with a Dyson Airwrap for 20 minutes trying to get a cute and good thumbnail, but here we are. I am back, guys. I took a couple weeks off and yeah, I took a couple of weeks off and I am now back. I have a Dyson hair tutorial we are going to do today. Clearly my hair is soaking wet. I have had a few comments about my skincare and then also about my hair care. So today we're going to do hair. I feel like I've dabbled a bit in the skincare. If you go back to my old videos or like send me a message, I'll tell you. Don't want to big myself up, but I think I'm good at my hair. I think my hair is good, you know? And I love doing it. It is an effort, a big effort, especially when it's warm outside. This Dyson hair air dryer, no. It's, my hair has just been like left naturally curly for the last little while because I have had no effort to do this. But today we're gonna do it. I'm just out of the bath. I'm all fresh, cleaned, shaved, moisturized. We're gonna get stuck in. I know I'm gonna ramble so much, so apologies, but we're gonna get stuck into the hair care and I'm just gonna show you what I use, what I do, what I don't do, and all that jazz. Obviously, if you don't really have a Dyson, you can still do your hair like this. I used to always get the cheap like barrel blow dry brushes that are like Remington and Tresemme do them, and there's probably like loads of other brands, and they're maybe like 20, 30, 40, 50 quid. You can get them cheaper or you can get a wee bit dearer ones. I used to always use those way before the Dyson Airwrap came out and my hair still looked fabulous. So don't worry, you don't need to spend hundreds on a hairdryer. I have just, like I said, always used those brushes. They kind of break for me after a year because I literally use them every day and my mum used it with me every day. So I thought it was about time I invested in something and better for the environment, you know? I'm not buying and breaking electricals all the time. So now I've got my Dyson and hopefully it lasts forever. Maybe try out the cheaper brush barrels first and see if you like it, because then you can treat yourself to the Dyson. But I'm just gonna run through what I use and everything kind of in my hair care routine. And sorry if you hear like outside noise, my window is open. It is way too warm to be blow drying my hair with the window closed. So if there's a dog, a car, someone's doing it, I'm sorry. One of the most important steps, and the first step, is your shampoo and conditioner. Oh my god, one tip I would give you guys if you aren't that into hair and kind of want to get into it and looking after your hair is like buying salon professional shampoo and conditioners. They do not have to cost a fortune, like maybe max £10 for the shampoo, £10 for the conditioner. You'll get an insane one. I use the pink Milano one, Sublime Milano. It's a pink one, it's great. And then I got the Aveda Cherry Blossom one, which is stunning. I still have some of that left and I love it so much. And then now I'm on to big old Wella. So this is Wella Professionals Fusion Shampoo and Conditioner. It's Intense Repair set and it comes in this cute little box, so I just thought I'd show you. But yeah, it's the next dimension of hair recovery. My hair isn't all that damaged, to be fair, but I do like to do as much as I can to prevent it getting damaged when I'm like putting heat on it, and I'm probably a bit aggressive when I brush it and stuff like that. So I want to keep it in tip-top condition. I love serums and spritzes and like conditioner sprays and all that stuff. So do as much as you can because it will show and make a difference. I normally shampoo twice, like I do it once, rinse it, and then I do it again, and then I rinse it, and then I put my conditioner on and leave it on for as long as possible. The longer the better. I don't get the towel and rub it like that, which I used to do all the time when I was younger. I don't do that. I just like scrunch it and give it a good squeeze. Like I'm trying to be more conscious and careful and like gentle. And then after that I put some of this in. Supreme Length Express Repair Conditioner. This is long hair prone to damage. My hair's not really prone to damage, but like I said, I love conditioning sprays and my hair is coloured and like bleached and highlighted and stuff like that. So just want to put all that moisture back in, especially after washing it. It can get a little bit dry. So we're going to put some of this in. I give like a generous spritz. So we give this a good few squirts, probably more than what's needed. I add Damage Remedy. You would actually think my hair is like brittle and broken, but it's not. And this is Daily Hair Repair, Instant Visible Repair, protects from heat styling. So I love adding this on when I'm going to use my Dyson or straighteners or anything like that. I don't really know if I've noticed a difference, but I just like using it. I'm kind of mainly just focusing this on the ends because that is where I'm going to like apply most heat. I'm probably going to pull like the most strangest faces while I like, you know, concentrate on working this in my hair. And then after that I add Aveda Thickening Tonic. So I feel like I had really thick hair when I was younger, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. I always get my hair thinned and like layers, thinking I was like dead cool and I wanted like, you know, like poker straight thin hair. Don't know if that's the reason why it's it's not thin, but it's thinner. And I wish people told me when I was younger not to get my hair thin, because I don't know if that's the reason why it's a bit thinner, but anyway. And then two little things that I'm gonna add in at the end is a gliss. I love this and I have used this for years. Me and my mum love it, and it's a shimmer and shine for dry distressed hair. My hair isn't stressed or dry, but I love it. It has a nice shine. I love the smell of it, and it's just my fave. So that goes on at the very end, and then I'm going to add a touch of this. This is the same brand, if you can see, as the shampoo and conditioner I was talking about at the very start, the first one I mentioned. It's just really good for like little flyaways, and I do like 2 pumps of that and just work that in again to the ends. People might say this is kind of pointless because my hair's wet, but I like serums. I love the smell of it. The smell kind of stays in your hair while you're drying it, which I love, and you're just gonna smell like a goddess, quite frankly. So now we have all our products in. It just feels like nice and, you know, like swingy. You know when you come out of the hairdressers and your hair's like swingy? That's what it feels like. So I'm just gonna brush this out, and then we're going to start with the drying. Dyson Airwrap, mine's probably a little bit manky, but this is the way it comes. I've got one attachment already on. You get the basic hairdryer nozzle, which is fab. You get these 2 brush ones for like more of a, I don't actually know the full difference between each one. One of them I think is more like a straight look, and one of them is more like a smooth and shine, I think. But yeah, you get 2 of those. Pretty much the same thing to me. Then you get the round barrel brush. This is the type of head that I'm talking about that you can buy already connected to the brushes for like 30-40 pounds, and that's what I would have always used in the past, so I do like that. And then you get 4 of the barrel attachments, so 2 chunky ones and then 2 thinner ones. One goes one direction, the other goes the other direction. So I'm gonna go in first of all with this attachment. This is just good for like getting right under there and smoothing these bits out, because these are my little frizzies and curly bits. Love interrupted by tragedy, lost in the drought of nightfall. But that's kind of like smooth that bit out. So, and then this bit is still like quite damp and wet, so that is the aim of the game. We're gonna move on to this side, and that took like 2 seconds, you know what I mean? I look like a little elf, but I've smoothed out as much as I can those bottom bits, and then I'm going to go in now with the other barrels. So I prefer the thinner ones because it gives a tighter curl, and if it's going to drop then it'll take a bit longer to drop, or it won't drop as quickly as using the big ones, if that makes sense. They have the arrows, they still make no sense to me. I don't know until I've turned it on what way I'm going, and then 9 times out of 10 I've got the wrong one and I need to change it, but I'm sure if you paid attention you could figure it out. My memory's shocking and I wouldn't remember. And what I just kind of do is like take little sections. I'm going to take the driest bits first because, you know, I want them to still get a good curl, and just start wrapping. So I kind of put it at the bottom and then turn it on, and then it will wrap itself round, and then just like hand brush it round just to kind of like stop the frizz, if that makes sense. Did the palm tree sanctify you? I bet the ocean breeze did advise you that you'll never find you on the run from yourself. Okay, so that is like one side done. They're all like, are they ringlet, like, you know, barrel curls? Little bit crazy, but as I said, I'm just gonna leave them like that because now what's this doing? What happened here? Did I forget about you? Okay, he will blend in, but yeah, so that is kind of like, you know, the gist, and we will move on to this side now. For the winter, but you ran to the west side, and though much was stolen, much still abides, and I know you don't want to burn bridges, but it's time. Okay, so obviously this side has dropped a little bit more than this side. That's gonna happen. I'm now gonna take a couple more sections down. I'm gonna stop talking now and just show you the rest of the hair drying in a nice good time lapse. Did the palm tree sanctify you? I bet the ocean breeze did advise you that you'll never find you on the run from yourself, on the run from yourself. just had to drop Gary off at his friends and I'm now home. As you can see, you know, they're still nice and bouncy. I have this little top half to do and it is still quite damp. So what I'm going to do for the top half is flip it over the front of my head and dry it that way, smooth it out that way, and then we will fix the curls after. Okay, so now that is like majority dry, I did my little parting, as you can see, looking a little bit crazy, but we're now going to dry each side in its parting and not look like this at the end.
Dance, never let go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio. Losing up and lose ourselves to this feeling. Oh, I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, babe.
Okay, and then see for like my little bang bits, I actually do look crazy, but see for like these bits, I've now discovered that the best way to do it is, instead of doing this for it to flip outwards, is actually to change to the other side barrel but hold it up, holding it up at an angle and then turning it on and it'll wrap round.
Oh baby, calling it wasted love, wasted love. Moon is rising and the stars are coming out, but we miss it cause we're way down on the ground. Ain't nobody interrupting if we decide. I just need an hour with you, baby. Yeah. And we be blinded by the...
Okay, and then the same with this side, we're going to switch the barrels to the other side to then get the same effect.
Oh, but you're all I know. I just need a night with you. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby.
I'm just going to kind of like let this sit like this for about 10 minutes. Obviously the longer, have I missed a bit? No. The longer the better, but definitely 10 minutes. So I will see you in 10 minutes. What I just kind of do is like a zoom with my hand, you know what I mean? And like, not kind of like run my fingers completely through it, but just kind of like press it and pull it. I don't want it to be like so crazy full on, but I don't want to like lose the curls immediately. So I just give like a bit of a brush, and any little like fiddly ones you can just do again, or you can just brush them into the curl and they'll sit and no one would be none the wiser that you've missed a little spot. Just kind of like brush through it a little, give it a shake, and that is it. And honestly, this is like my go-to. It'll last me, what's happened here? Is this guy a bit shorter or something? This is honestly like my go-to. It'll last me like a couple of days, and if I need to, I can just do like a little quick touch-up with my Dyson. This is my middle parting. I can do it obviously on each side, and that's like just as nice for like a nice big voluminous like side sweeping fringe. I just love that this sweeps back like perfectly because of changing the angle of the brush, and you can see like even when I'm pulling them, they're just like bouncing back like straight in, and that is kind of like the curl I like, where it's still obviously curly but not too crazy. I'm going to go in with a tiny bit more of my serum, just to kind of like get away any little frizzy bits, any flyaways, things like that. I love the smell of it, and it really does just work like wonders for your hair. Obviously, see like little bits in here, I don't know if anyone has like these whiskers like me. I would sometimes then just take like a pair of straighteners to them just to kind of flatten them out and get them out of the way, but and that is her. Nice, bouncy, blow dry. And then I'm just going to take my gliss spray and like mist this all over because I love it. And there we have it. A nice, bouncy, curly blow dry with like, I was going to say minimal effort. There is effort in it. You can flip it over to the side and this will give you like the craziest, most like voluminous side sweep, which I'm also obsessed with. Like you would literally, apart from this little guy, where are you? You would think like the hairdresser's done it, wouldn't you? Or is that just me like loving it so much? But yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm just gonna keep touching my hair and rambling on. But I hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already, please give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.